Priscilla snatched her glasses off the ledger, settled them on her nose, and ran her finger down a list. The actor playing the clown's name was... Her body stiffened, and her pale skin took on a near-translucent hue. Brooks Harney. I gasped. "You know him?" demanded Anarchy. "A bit. I know his parents. Grace and his sister Camille are friends." "Country club people?" He made belonging to a country club sound like a disease akin to leprosy. "Yes," I admitted. "So what was he doing working here?" "My friends' grown children tend to enter medical or law school. That, or they launch promising careers at banks or brokerage firms or in commercial real estate. Some work for their fathers' companies. A handful tour Europe for a year before coming home and settling into their lives. Brooks had done none of those things. I didn't know he was in town. He went off the rails a couple of years ago." "He was an exemplary employee." Priscilla closed the file and slapped her hand against the top of the cabinet. "Is an exemplary employee. This is ridiculous. Brooks isn't dead." "Brooks was dead." "I'd like to see the circus room," said Anarchy. "Fine," Priscilla huffed. She jammed the file back into the drawer and slammed the drawer shut. "This way." We walked back to the circus room, which was now entirely empty of clowns. "I told you." Priscilla crossed her arms over her chest. "Imagination run wild." Anarchy reached into his jacket and withdrew a slender flashlight. "Where were you, Ellison?" "I backed into that thing." I pointed at the popcorn machine with the decapitated head grinning at us from its nest of popped kernels. Anarchy shone the flashlight on the floor. The shaft of light revealed a pool of liquid. He crouched, touched the edge, and brought his fingers to his nose. "It's blood." I bit my lips, keeping the words, "I told you so," locked behind my teeth. Poor Priscilla looked ill. Very ill. She leaned against the wall. "I'll need to call this in." Anarchy stood. "How many people have been through here tonight?" "Thousands." Priscilla's tone was flat. "The crime scene techs won't like that. We'll need to interview your employees." Priscilla answered with the smallest of nods. "You'll have to close." She nodded. "It's almost closing time anyway." "I don't know when you'll reopen." She tapped her wrist and her watch glowed red. "Tomorrow night. We reopen tomorrow night." "Ma'am, listen. Here, Detective Jones, we make 30% of our gross the week of Halloween. If you close me down, you put me out of business." "I'm sorry, ma'am." Anarchy really did look sorry. He lowered his chin and his brow puckered. "You don't even know if Brooks is dead." She cast a glance worthy of the evil clown my way. Poor woman. She was in denial. I offered an apologetic shake of my head. "No pulse." If ever there was a woman to recognize a dead body, it's Mrs. Russell. That wasn't exactly a compliment. "There is no body," Priscilla insisted. "Dead bodies don't just disappear." I bet he got up and went for help. Anarchy shined his light on the pool of blood on the floor. The lake of blood. "I doubt that. I'll call the station house, see about getting Mrs. Russell home, and then talk to your employees." His hand closed on my elbow. "Where's your car?" "The lot." He led me toward the executioner's room. "I'll see you again in a few minutes, Mrs. Owens." "Thank you for the coffee," I said, "and for allowing me to use your phone." She didn't say, "You're welcome." I didn't blame her. Until I'd shown up in her office, she had a viable business. Now she had a warehouse filled with scary props, no customers, and a large payroll, minus one clown.